Hey, what's up? Hope everybody out there is doing great. If you're watching this, thank you for the viewership. I appreciate it. So, the other day, I decided to go outside and throw my spear that I made. And I threw it in a little stump of a tree that I got a hold of, and oh, you know what? Let me do this the right way. Boom! Broke that sucker right off. I threw it straight. It rotated sideways. That sucker went in and just bent down and snapped right off. And I was like, okay, my bad. Yeah, that wasn't cool, but it's all right. This thing was dirt cheap. It was like 13 bucks or something like that. So this video is going to be about me trying to save this blade. I'm going to get another one, but I just thought, hey, I'm kind of new to knives. Let me see what I can do with my grinder. So I used a little bit of a white crayon and I kind of traced the outline of what it possibly might look like. But yeah, I'm going to have to redo this blade since I broke it. And it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, so the other day I decided to throw my spear at my little chunk of wood here. And I try to get it to go straight on and kind of fall downwards like that, but I don't know what I'm doing. so it went in sideways and it just went and it snapped off. Let me see if I can get that little spot where it actually snapped off. I got a new camera, I'm playing around with it, but let's see. Guess not. Let me see. Man, it's kind of hard to see, but if you can see, right there is the tip of that blade. So it went in and just boom, broke off. But it's cool. It was only 13 bucks. So I'm glad. I'm kind of glad that I got to do this little experiment. What I did was went to Home Depot, and I'm gonna say right now, I don't know what I'm doing. This is just a fun little experiment. Well, I hope it'll be fun. What I'm gonna try to do, let me get this over here. I used a crayon, one of my little baby girl's crayons, and I'm gonna try to use a grinding disc to cut that off and make a new edge on this sucker. So that's what I'm gonna do, is put a new point on that, not edge, a new point, I'm sorry. To do that, got a couple of things from Home Depot. Went and got a grinding disc and one of these. It's 80 grit. It says for grinding and polishing metal. I'm going to use my good old grinder. And yeah, I'm going to trim that off and try to make a new point and hopefully salvage this blade. If not, I'm going to buy a new one either way. I'll probably buy both of them, but I just wanted to see how it's going to work out. So, let's see how it goes. Okay, so I don't have a vise, so I'm just using my tree stump here. I'm just going to basically put my foot on this and try to grind away. I'm going to make a little shape right here, and I'm just going to grind away. And I have safety glasses on. I don't have gloves. I usually wear gloves for doing stuff like this, but yeah, this is not the safest way to do this. I don't have a vise, so what are you going to do? I already have it marked out a little bit on this side. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to start at this tip, so I'm keeping where it's broke. And this part that I'm whiting out, I'm just going to try to get rid of that. Let me see if I can also do it on this side. Right there. Yeah, that's about it. Did I just slice my finger? Just almost sliced my finger open. Okay. So that is what I'm going to attempt to grind off right now. And we're going to see if I can salvage this or not. Got my grinder with this 3.5-inch grinding wheel on it. I think it's 3.5-inch. 4-inch. It's a 4-inch grinding wheel. Home Depot. Thank you. I'm not gonna see that. Who cares? Whatever. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing really. Let it cool down for a second. I don't know anything about making knives or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure that if you overheat it, it'll mess with the molecular structure or something or other. I don't know. Let's just not overheat it. That's a little problem right there. Pull this off. It's okay. It's kind of hard to see right there, but right there, I don't have it right. See that? Alright, well let me see what I can do. That doesn't look too bad. Let me hit it with the softer grinder. Or the softer grinding pad. Alright, well this disc spins. I'm not sure what the heck's going on. I lost my little tool to be able to tighten this down. But this thing is just spinning. So I'm gonna use it as best as I can, but if it becomes unsafe, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Let's see what happens. I think it's coming out okay. Man, that focus is not very good. Anyway, yeah, I think I got it okay. It's definitely not as pointy as it can be. I gotta redo that. But I mean, that's not too bad. That's the first time I've ever done anything like that. I would say that's okay. I'm probably gonna finish the rest of that off with the stone. God, it's not focusing very good here. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can get that point a little better, a little pointier. Yeah, I would say that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. Doesn't look perfect, but and yeah, I have to take it to a stone, my cheap Harbor Freight stone. But that's pretty cool. I don't mind that at all. Let me know what you think. I'd say not too shabby for a novice. I'm definitely gonna be careful when I throw it in this stump. I don't want to break it again, but I will if I have to. Okay, let's take this thing inside and take a sharpening stone to it. I really wish I can get a better shot. Man, let's try to. Does that help? No, that makes it worse. There. You can definitely see where I started, where it's ground off, but it's not too bad. Blends in very well, I think. All right, let's take it inside, see what I can do. Okay, that was pretty fun. I think it came out okay. What do you guys think? Let me know. Got any comments? I think I did a decent job. I think it's okay. It's not the worst. First time I've ever done anything like this, so I think it's okay. This is that cheap sharpening stone I got from Harbor Freight. It has the different grit sizes: 300, 400, 600, and what was the other one? Oh, wait, there it is. Hardly read that. 600, 400, 300, and 200. So I'm going to try to reprofile this and try my hardest to get this angle over here. Start off with the blue gray, 200 grit. Now I am no sharpening expert. I'm a beginner novice. I mean, I've been practicing for a while, but I never really got any good at it. Up until recently, I can make a decent edge. So let's just see if I can. I can't get that in focus, but let's just see if I can get that same angle over here. Can't really get it in focus, but it's pretty chewed up because of that grinder. But let me just see what I can do here. I have to start off with the angle. Yeah, I can hardly see. I'm getting old. I think that's it right there. Well, that's going to be a problem. That thing's slipping all over the place. As I said, I am a novice sharpener, so I don't have any real setup or anything. I just have my little table, and it's sliding all over the place. So there's a lot to be said for a good sharpening stone set. They probably come with some kind of pads or something so they don't slide all over the place like mine's doing right now. Oops. And I did wet this stone, even though it never gave any instructions or anything. It seems to work better when I wet it. Let's see here. My eyesight is horrible. But I think I'm starting to make that little connection right there. I don't think it's just really hard to see that small. But it's getting there. Let's keep going. Add a little bit more water here. Okay, so when this blade broke, that swedge ran a little bit further down. So right now it's as I'm trying to get it the same angle on the other side. That little bump from that swedge is just slightly making it a little bit difficult for me to get that right angle. It keeps on rising. As I'm doing this, it kind of pushes it up. That tip is definitely going to take a little more work. It's really hard to see. This camera's not that great. But that edge is looking not too shabby for a broken blade redone by a novice guy. I mean, I'm a novice. Let's keep going. I'm not going to go too long on it. I want to make this forever, but... Okay, sorry about the different cameras. My other camera ran out of battery, so I'm on my phone camera for a second. But I just wanted to show how far along I've came with the 200 grit stone. It's going to take me quite a while to finish the rest. So I'm just going to end it here, but I just wanted to show my little experiment in trying to fix a broken tip blade. And it's not it doesn't have a proper edge on it. No way, this edge is terrible. Will it cut though? Let me find a piece of paper just to see. I mean, it's just 200 grit. Let me see what it does. That's not... That's not bad. You can hear it's not a very smooth cut, but it's definitely cutting it though. Let's see how good it stabs. Of course. So I got it sharp enough to slice. I can gut a fish with this or something if I had to. I can put this on a stick and it will be a spear again. That swedge is... I don't know what I'm going to do about that swedge. That little bump kind of made it a little funny to sharpen. It was making it rise up at the end. But I don't think I did too bad of a job on that. What do you think? Any thoughts? Leave in the comments. I'd be more than happy to read them all. Good, bad, doesn't matter. Just want to hear your feedback. So let me know what you think. Cold Steel Bushman. You know, I cut the tip of this off. Maybe we can call this the Bushman C, the compact. Something like that. Somebody get a hold of Cold Steel and tell them they need to make a compact Bushman with the clip point. Alright, cool. If you watch this video, thank you very much for your viewership. I appreciate it. Have a good one.